Hello, I'm Claire Louise Hay from BeHealing.com, and this is the energy update for all signs for Thursday, the 3rd of August 2023. I hope you're doing well. I have a live show 3 times a week here on YouTube. It's called Psychic Cafe. In there, I give 1-question readings. You can book in for one of those on my website, BeHealing.com. You can find a link for that in the description box below, and also one up there too. I will do it at your reading right at the start of the next live show, and then send you the link to the replay, so you don't need to come live if you don't want to. Alternatively, you can come live and you can book while I'm live too. If you wanted something more private and more in detail, then you can book in for one of my private readings on my website, BeHealing.com. You can find a link for that in the description box below, and also one up there too. Get those out within 48 hours if you're ordering them. If it says it's sold out, it's just sold out for the day. And if you've got questions for your reading, click on the Contact Us page and put your questions in there after you've booked. So, what's in the energies for everybody today? Let's have a look. We've got Fleeting Beauty again. This card came out yesterday, so something that isn't going to stick around for long. Perhaps something that needs to end, something that you see needs to end now. A way of being, a relationship, a job, or just some aspects about it, or the way that you've been operating. Perhaps the way that you've been predominantly feeling as well. Expression. There could be something to talk about here. You might need to be talking to someone about something ending. We've also got stillness and safety. There's a need not to rush into things. Protect yourself. Not that you're in particular danger, but what you don't want to do is like throw caution to the wind, end things abruptly so that you end up, like say if we're talking about jobs, so that you end up like with no money coming in or something like that. Do take your time with it all. Perhaps not the best time to be impulsive with all of this thing, but like process it and take it slowly. I've got the 8 of Cups. Yeah, there's a walking away from something, and it's something that you've been emotionally attached to. So something that you've been doing out of habit, out of comfort, perhaps. Your comfort zone. So you might be walking out of your comfort zone. What else? Ending something. 10 of Swords. Painful. We've got the Queen of Pentacles, being stable. This is that same energy again. You might need to protect yourself to remain stable through it. So make sure you've still got your money coming in. Keep your stability going. There's a need to nurture yourself as well, coming out with that Queen of Pentacles energy. The 9 of Swords. Could be some anxiety involved in all of this too. It's change. And often anxiety provoking. So the 8 of Cups, what did I say for this? Walking out of a comfort zone, wasn't it? Queen of Voices, having to have boundaries to the old, right? And the 3 of Materials, like planning for the future. Planning for the future and having boundaries to the old. So you could easily get pulled back to your comfort zone, but there's some kind of like resoluteness that I'm going to move forward now, and I need to have like boundaries with myself. That's what it feels like. Boundaries with yourself, and plans to move forward, because it's going to be tempting to get back to your comfort zone. There's perception. It's all about your perception of that, perception of what's going on. So your perception of like what it means, what you're making something mean. 10 of Swords, could be painful endings. Death endings for sure, so you can have a rebirth. But Knight of Inspiration, but you're moving like passionately into something else, or it's giving you the room to move passionately into something else. So perhaps focus on the rebirth part of things rather than the ending of things, so it doesn't cause you too much pain. What's behind this is transformation. You're transforming. So a big transformation right now. Transformational phase. The Queen of Pentacles, but do keep your stability through all of this. Love and nurture yourself and keep your stability. Make good decisions for yourself. These are the little decisions, daily decisions, you know, what time you go to bed, what will you eat, that kind of thing. You turn the thermostat up or down, to look after yourself and to keep that stability. So a bit about emotional stability. There's something there about material stability too, for sure. Make good decisions for like your money, and yeah, What's behind that is grounding. Keep yourself grounded. With all, yeah, that's it. It's grounded. Keep yourself grounded. Rather than the stability, it's not being about something particular. It's about, materials and your emotional state. Just all of it. Remain grounded. Do whatever makes you feel grounded. What makes you feel grounded? Let me know in the comments below. Like for me, it's my exercise. It makes me feel very grounded. What makes you feel grounded? 9 of Swords, because there could be some anxieties coming up here. About receiving, about the level that you're at, Empress, taking things to the next level, about receiving from that. Are you truly ready for it? Are you truly the Empress? Are you ready? Will you receive from it if you level up? Is it like you just like going beyond where you should be kind of thing? There could be worries about that coming up. Yeah, what if I do this new thing and I don't receive from it because really I'm not worthy of it? Those kind of worries coming up. Yikes. So I guess it's, it's always, this stuff comes up when we are leveling up. Like, what if? What if I'm kidding myself? What if that's not what I'm worthy of? Just stuff like that. We've got changes, and I need to let go. There's a need to let go of who you thought you were, along the way. So take this nice and slowly. We've obviously got shifting energies. We're moving on up into something, from something. And yeah, just, you don't need to rush it, but nurture yourself along the way. What about our love lives? What's going on in our love lives? The sun's coming out. Not seen it for days. It's been raining for days. Taking my energy with it because apparently I'm solar powered. What about our love lives? It's not looking good, is it? There's no cards coming out. What about our love lives today? Anything? Would be nice. Embrace. Through each other you find the missing pieces. Missing pieces in someone else. Nothing missing from me. Could be about someone giving you the clues to something that you've got going on, like someone being a reflection of you. It's the first card. Someone being a reflection of you. Giving you clues about yourself. Sometimes we see things in our partners or people around us more clearly than we see in ourselves, right? Release your blocks. So it could be someone showing you your blocks because they're blocked. Release your blocks, paths to a connection. It's interesting because on the day that I'm recording this, after this video, I'm about to record pick a card read, which is about your blocks to union, which will have been a couple of weeks ago because I do these well in advance, these videos. Okay, so you might want to check that out on my YouTube channel. You can take a playlist for those pick a card reads. I've got a pick a card read playlist. You might want to check that out. There's lots of them in there. We've got healing and romance. You could be on a healing journey at the moment with regards to your heart, with regards to romance and relationships. Someone could be showing you what you've got going on because they've got the same thing going on. What else? We've got receiving from somebody, or lack thereof, and a fear of inadequacy. So when you're receiving from them, they're giving to you, there's that feeling again of like, am I really deserving this, or am I kind of a bit out of my league here? So a fear of inadequacy. Am I good enough for this? Someone could be showering you with gifts and things and giving a lot to you, and you're not really feeling worthy of all of that. Perhaps just because it's new to you, because you haven't received that much on a love deficit. Okay, what else in the energies today? What else in the energies today? Wow. Flew across the room, that one. Oh, nice. Oh, take that one too. Let's get that one on the floor. There's a cracked cup, dissatisfaction with life. We've got an angel here. Spiritual guidance, protection from harm. We have a flute, disappointment in a friend or lover, and that came out with a fair man here. We're disappointed with them. We've got a dog close-up, pleasure with a close friend. And feather. Someone you know is undependable and insincere. So think of a yes or no answer question, because I've got a red and a green crystal in this bag. I'm going to pull one of them out very shortly for your answer. But this is just a bit of fun because it's a general reading, not a personal reading. If you want me to pull one of these crystals out of my bag for a specific question that you've got and cards, then you can book in for one of those one question readings on my website, behealing.com. I'll pop a link for it down there. There's also a link for that up there too. And I will do your reading right at the start of the next live show, which I do 3 times a week, and then send you the link after I've done it to the replay so you can watch it back, or you can come along live, book while I'm live too. I can also use those in private readings as well. Book yourself in for one of those if you want something more. Pop a link for it in the description box below, and also one up there too. Get those out within 48 hours if you're ordering them. Click on the Contact Us page after you've booked in, put your questions for your reading in there. So how best to deal with these energies today? Okay, so same card as we had out yesterday. The Four of Wands is about the way things start need solid foundations. The Death card is about death and rebirth, of course. Things need to end before before something can start. There's always it's the circle of life, the cycle of life, right? Death and rebirth. We see it all around us in nature, you know. Things die, it nourishes the soil, something grows from there, and it's always the way, and we're part of nature. As much as human beings, we think, no, we can, you know, separate ourselves from nature. We can't, not without hurting ourselves and not without hurting the whole as well. So, yeah. I think this is a saying, keep your eyes on the rebirth that is coming, and make sure that you're setting this rebirth out with a solid foundations. In other words, deal with the endings that's going on now cleanly and go through that process so that the rebirth can have solid footing. The rebirth that's coming can have a solid footing. So think of a yes or no answer question now. Pause the video if you're not ready for your answer. Your answer is no, not yet. I just heard. Who asked that question? I heard not yet. So somebody has got that answer there. Anyway, there we go. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to click like before you click off down there. Click that subscribe button. If you're new, please share my channel with your friends as well. Let's get it out there. I do one of these energy updates every single day of the year. I go live 3 times a week in my Psychic Cafe show as well. I'd love to see you in there and give you a mini read. And I make 3 love picker card reads a week as well. You can find one of those right there right now and watch that next if you want. Well, have the best day ever. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.